Guys, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm feeling a little wacky today. And what better wacky build can I make than the freaking Toontown at Disneyland? Tell me a wackier build than Toontown in Disneyland Park. They're doing some crazy stuff over there. Let's just get right into this awesome build. Go buy my merch, you know you want to. And pip pip cheerio, here we go, getting started here. Good old-fashioned layout for this beautiful little cartoony land. This land is so cartoony. It's all sick and twisted, like transporting you into frickin' Mickey Mouse cartoon. That's the goal, I guess. And this thing turns out pretty cool in the end. Here, right off the bat, I'm not gonna blue ball you guys here. I'm gonna tell you straight off the bat, straight up. I'm only building half of this land in this episode because that's all that I got to, unfortunately. And that is the half that you're looking at right now, the actual like town section where all the buildings and all the cool little town like firehouse and stuff like that are. And then in the next episode of this amazing, awesome, fantastic series, I'm going to be tackling the half right now that I'm actually putting the layout for. So this is like the houses for all the little characters, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, freaking Goofy, Donald Duck's little boat. I'm going to be doing all that in the next episode, that little nice neighborhood back there, and that will be all fun and dandy. And I decided to just make the layout for the entire land right off the bat just because it's easiest to do. So I just went ahead and did it like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And like I said, next episode I'll tackle that left-hand side. But in this episode, I just went to work on this right-hand side here with all the shops and all the fun stuff. You can see me finishing the layout for this sort of ground path work here. And now I'm getting started with the facades. And it is interesting, when I started this, I did actually forget that Toontown had a like revamp. They refurbished it. So for a minute or two, I was actually looking at Google Street View from a few years ago before they actually did the revamp and the change. So I had to go back and switch a few things. But everything's all good and updated and fantastic now. Luckily, the buildings are more or less the same before and after the revamp, so nothing was really changed there. I did have to change one building that changed, and that's actually the what was it, the actual city hall itself. I think that changed up a little bit, so I had to change that. Or either it was that, or it was a building right next door, something over in that area that I had to change up. No big deal, nothing too crazy. Actually, it was that building right there that I just demolished right there that I had to redo because they changed it. So there we go, all updated, looking fancy dancy. We're getting a nice little building with an overhang here. This is the new ride they built, the Runaway Railway, that fun little quirky ride with Mickey and Minnie and all that cute little cartoony, you know, transported to the cartoony world. And that's where that ride's gonna be. So I didn't tackle it this episode. Spoiler alert, I didn't tackle a lot of things in this episode, but we're gonna get to it eventually. And I have seen your guys' comments wanting this series. I know I've been neglecting it a little bit. I'm not gonna make a reference. Never mind. I was gonna make a reference, but we're child friendly here. We're not gonna make a reference. But I have been neglecting this series just a little bit. So I will be finishing this whole park, contrary to all of my subscribers' belief that I abandoned this series, left it for dead. Nope, I did not leave it for dead. It's still kicking. It's on life support right now, but it is still kicking, and I'm going to finish this park whether I want to or not, which, spoiler alert, I do want to finish this park. I'm more or less, I'm almost done with the park, believe it or not, if you've been watching. This is probably the last land that I need to do, Toontown, other than obviously the interiors that I've been neglecting to do for the past probably 10 or 15 episodes. Star Wars Land is still just barren and empty inside. I need to get those done, and then a handful of other inside things that I need to do all around the park. But I mean, if you look at it from above, it looks like Disneyland, so hey, I'm doing something right there. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of housekeeping things around the park that I need to finish, and then I'll be done with this whole freaking park and this awesome series. Then I'll move over to California Adventure. Spoiler alert, I will be doing the whole freaking resort, but I'm not gonna put myself onto a time constraint or anything. I'm gonna take my own sweet dang time because that's the kind of guy that I am. I don't work on anybody else's schedule. I work on my own schedule. This is my world, and you guys are just living in it. But anyways, I was what was I even talking about? I just blacked out for like 3 minutes. I've been just building a bunch of fun stuff here. A lot of buildings went up, a lot of trees went up, and we're gonna come to the last part of this video, more or less. Well, this middle building section here needs to go up first. I think this is the firehouse right here, but this all needs to go up, and then we're gonna finish off with making a nice little backdrop here for the land here. Not before we get some beautiful roof details. Can't have a video be a success without getting some nice roof details. Don't want to have that big old fat empty plot of land back there. Let's cover it up with some nice industrial type details here. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And don't get it twisted. These are all completely accurate. I built every air conditioning unit, AC vent, whatever else is up here. Just a bunch of pipes and stuff. It's all accurate to real life. It's all lore accurate, so you guys don't have to worry about that. So there's that. And then the actual final section here, we're going to come to the back of this horrid, ugly white wall and make it a happy, nice, a mural, pretty much, a mural. Call me Bob Ross. Call me Bubba Ross. Call me Bubba Ross in the comments, guys, because I'm just carving mountains out of this wall like it's nobody's business. There you go. Bunch of greens, bunch of blues, bunch of yellows. I just did it. I just did it because I can. I don't care what anybody says. I just did it. There you go. But there we go. I mean, that's like I said, a little quick video. It wasn't too bad, but I got half of Toontown done, and like I said, next episode we're gonna come back and finish the other half, and hopefully that will all be done and beautiful. But enjoy these cinematics, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next video on my channel. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to do, and until the next video, have a great day and goodbye. Let me give a big thank you to all my patrons. Let me get on the ground and kiss the ground that you all walk on. You guys are fantastic. And a big thanks to my $10 supporters, Gray Sweetman, Voe, Walker Army, and King Salmon. Thank you guys so much. You are all the best. Stay tuned for the next video, and until then, goodbye.